Let's go next to Mark from Los Angeles. Mark, welcome. You guys are getting a crazy heat wave, right? Oh, boy. Mark from Los Angeles, you were on the air. Welcome, Mark.
Hello? Hello?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, hey. Hi.
Hi.
Sorry, I freaked out for a second there with the yeah, I wanted to compliment you because I thought that your interview with the was the I think it was a candidate, the conspiracy theory guy.
Mike Cargile.
That was amazing.
It was crazy.
I was like, wow.
I don't know if you saw, Mark, but Mike Pillow was so triggered by that interview that he sent dozens of messages on Facebook in the comments to that interview to my viewers and to me.
He probably related to the ideas and thought that this clearly very rational thinker, was
yes,
being
exactly.
unfairly smeared by you.
Right.
So speaking of conspiracy theories, I was wondering, have you heard of birds aren't real?
Yes, absolutely.
Have you ever thought of interviewing those guys? They're
No,
so hilarious.
I mean, it's satire. And we don't, the couple times we've done satirical interviews on the show, they don't go well because half the audience doesn't get that it's satire. And then the other half does and thinks it's not really that interesting. So that's why we usually don't do the satire interviews. I did interview, what's the name of the candidate who puts the boot on his head and promises people free ponies? You know who I'm talking about?
I've never heard that before in my life, and that sounds hilarious.
Hold on. Candidate, free pony, boot on head. What's the guy's name? Okay, hold on. Here it is. His name is Vermin Supreme. I interviewed him, and like he says it's not satirical, but like if it's not satirical, then he's nuts. Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't seem to fit the show.
Okay. It's just like the funny thing is I don't know if you saw the 60 Minutes interview that was really great.
No.
Yeah, they got covered on 60 Minutes, which is a big step for them. But
that's huge.
Yeah. I when I saw this, I was like, I have to have a shirt.
Right.
I must have a shirt. And so I put the shirt on, and I work with a lot of people who, some of them have conspiracy theories, and literally I'm going and they're reading it like, birds aren't real. And they ask, and I'm telling them, yeah, birds aren't real. Have you noticed like the left wing and the right wing? And presidents speak to people to tweet, and they land on power lines. Those power lines are just recharging stations for all the birds. And people believe it. It's hilarious.
Well, Mark, it sounds like quite a party, but we'll look into it for sure.
One more question?
Sure.
You've used the term, and I love it. What is it? Shot out of a cannon before.
Yeah,
this person shot out of a cannon. Where do you get that from? It sounds like something like a parent would say about a child or something like that.
I think I got it from Howard Stern.
Really?
I for some reason, I feel like I haven't listened to him for years, but I feel like it's something he would sometimes say when, someone would come in like Elegant Elliot Offen and he'd be shot out of a cannon.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get it. Because it just, to me, it sounds like something like a parent would, you've come in here from school, shot out of a cannon, calm down. Yeah.
Well, listen, Mark, you're shot out of a cannon and I'm up against the break, so I'm going to let you go, okay?
All right. Have a good one. Thank you so much. I love your show.
All right. Thanks, Mark. Mark from LA. We're going to take a quick break and then go right back to the phones. If you're holding, don't hang up because there will be more opportunities to chat in just a moment.